Hello guys, welcome back. In this video, I am going to explain you about a direct online starter, which is also called as dual starter. For this, I am going to take an example of purifier room exhaust fan. So in short, I will explain you what components are there and how this starter works. So guys, you can see I have already written the name of mostly all the component. So we'll start from this bus bar. This is actually your main switchboard L1, L2, L3. 440 is present here. So after the bus bar, you have a circuit breaker which looks like this, and in that only you have a shunt trip coil. You can see here I have written trip coil. So if you want to do any maintenance, you can turn off this breaker also. So this power circuit and this control circuit will be isolated. So guys, we have two circuit here. This is your power circuit and this is your control circuit. Okay. So let's see what is there in power circuit. So from bus bar it is going to this. This is a circuit breaker. So for your reference, I am going to keep this list of material. So right side you can see what materials are there. So this is the circuit breaker. Okay. And after that we have a ammeter here. I have written it P1, and this is the contact of your main contactor, and this is the thermal relay which is present here. So these things are there in power circuit. I said power circuit because 440 direct power is going to the motor, but after this 440 these two tappings are there, and this is a breaker and this is a transformer. So this transformer convert 440 to 230, and then it is distributed to this. So these circuit basically control your complete starter. So that's why this is called control circuit. So what happened here? The supply from both the side will go till thermal relay, and this is normally closed right now. So the power will come till here because stop switch is normally closed. So this is a start switch. So after the thermal relay, it will come to stop switch, which is normally closed, and then comes to start, and it will wait till here. You can see here, and from this side it is coming phase. It is coming till A2. So we have to press start button. Let's say you press it for 1 second, then this contact will get closed. Then this 220 coil for this KO main contactor, this will get energized, and once this get energized, what will happen? It's normally closed contact will become normally open, and normally open contact become normally closed. uh, you know uh, it becomes vice versa. Like this is normally open, this will become closed contact. So you press the start button just for 1 second, but within a 1 second this will get energized and this will get closed. When you release this, now the power is going from this side. This complete circuit is for the heater. So this is a circuit breaker both the side. This is a heater switch, on off switch, you can on off, and this is the contact. Once the KO coil, your main contactor, energizes, this will break and your heater will stop for the motor. So this is the circuit for the heater, and this is for the running the main contactor. So this is very simple. So this thermal relay is a protection used here for the motor, because in case, let's say, if thermal relay setting is at 10 amps and the motor is drawing more than 10 amps, then this thermal relay is going to trip and it will get open. Then the power will not reach up to this KO contact, and once this will become de-energized, this will get open. So once this is energized, this will get closed, this will get open, and this will get closed. This is the hour meter which is connected here. So I guess you are able to know that how this circuit work. And my next video, I'm going to tell you the other starter. So do like and subscribe my channel. See you in the next video. Till then, bye bye. Take care.